А оденьте мне капюшон. Капюшон оденьте. Так, меня, наверное, не набрызгать.
Тоді прикопуємо.
Interconnected ocean, a vast new expanse, critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. We're so honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. Like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this Orca Encounter will help you better understand this magnificent creature and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales.
Okay, let's start.
An ecotype describes the differences between killer whales' size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
of his eyes works to his advantage. Now it may look as though Ikaika's eye is in this white oval eye patch, but that's a visual distraction. His eye is located just in front of that patch, camouflaging it from thrashing prey. The fin on top of their backs is called a dorsal fin. This helps stabilize the orcas while they spin and also helps to regulate their body temperature. The flippers on either side of their body are called pectoral flippers. The pectoral flippers contain 5 bony digits inside them, just like the human hand. These appendages are used for steering and stopping. The lobes on either side of their body are called flukes. The tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them close to 30 miles per hour, as fast as some of our speedboats. And they swim the fastest and produce the most power from propelling close to 10,000 pounds of their bodies out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
You won't be drowned by DW.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language to communicate. A pectoral slap is used to show dominance and to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a pec slap to get her calf's attention. And when killer whales really want to be heard, they breach. Spy hopping is used to coordinate behavior and get a good look at their surroundings while they hunt. Fluke slaps are another part of communication used by killer whales out in the wild.
I don't know why they 最近成日 flash at this point, huh?
prize are at the top of the ocean's food chain.
hunting
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off of the beach. Watch as Orca demonstrates the same behavior right here in front of all of you.
Oh no, I didn't catch the thing.
Orcas in the Antarctic will actually create waves washing over floating ice, knocking the seals into the water. Ikaika is demonstrating the same wave-like technique, demonstrating one of the many complex and advanced behaviors developed by killer whales all around the world. Well, you've just seen the waves crashing right in front of you, but you can't really imagine the amount of water that's displaced until you experience it firsthand. Luckily, we have a volunteer, Anna. Hi, Anna. Come on down here with me. You're very brave. She's volunteered to feel the power of the waves made by the whales. Anna, did you see the seal get knocked off the iceberg? You did? Are you ready to be the seal? Yes? All right. Well, go ahead and have a seat right here. Perfect. And maybe hold on tight right here. Do you want to move over? Perfect. Go ahead and hold on to this handle. Look at that, Anna. You see Orchid? She's coming over here. Get ready. She's going to show you how powerful she really is. How was that? Awesome. Give me a high five. You did great. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen, for Anna. She was very brave.
So good.
Everyone moved.
Now, because killer whales live in every part of the ocean, it's no wonder they eat all types of prey, including other whales. The blue whale up on the screen is the largest animal on Earth. It is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than Orkid and IkaIka. So, how does a killer whale the size of our whales eat a blue whale? Here's how.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life of our killer whales. It's how they teach their young to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Orcas spend a lot time, showing off their playful side out in the wild and here at SeaWorld. Porpoises when killer whales swim fast, breaking the surface of the water briefly. You'll see them do this when catching a ride on a wake of a boat or when surfing in a wave. Orcas like to be touched and can often be seen rubbing their bellies on rocks. We see our animals rubbing on the surfaces all the time. Watch as Orchid demonstrates the same rubbing behavior just like the whales in British Columbia would.
Yeah, you guys come on.
Now you'll also see whales out in the wild imitating one another. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are always mimicking and learning from one another.
I wish I got 4 eyes and then you can see both sides.
Playful behavior has a purpose, and many of the behaviors you see today are behaviors killer whales use out in the wild to stun their prey. But today, it looks like Orcid and IkaIka might just be stunning all of you.
Yeah, I think he will. Hey, hello, IkaIka. 可能做錯咗。
Interact with our whales all day, every day to share trusted relationships to provide optimal health care, research, and quality of life. The whales here take an active role in their health and well-being. Now, as you can see, both of our whales have rolled over and they're offering their tail flutes to their behaviorists, Katey and Conor. Now, this is a very important and critical behavior for their health because this is what the whales do to offer their tail flips to our veterinarians so we can take a blood sample every month to monitor their overall health. Our whales will also slide up on a scale every week so we can monitor their weight to ensure that our calves are growing properly and all of the whales are receiving the appropriate nutrition. They'll even allow us to take a sample from their blowhole. Now, all of these behaviors are possible because of the strong bonds and relationships that we build with all 10 of our whales day after day here at SeaWorld. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce you to the one and only Orchid. She will turn 30 years old in September. She was actually the very first successful bird here at SeaWorld San Diego, and she is a favorite among many of our behaviorists. We all refer to her as our most intelligent whale because she understands concepts that the other whales seem to have a little more difficulty understanding. Orchid, like our other whales, has taken part in many different research projects so that we can understand more about the dynamics of killer whales so that we can help researchers and scientists solve some major problems with the killer whales out in the wild. We challenge the whales every day to learn new things, engage, and stimulate their minds.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Orca Encounter. We hope you've gained a greater appreciation for these incredible animals. Have a great rest of your day here at SeaWorld!
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and the safety of our other guests, we kindly ask that you refrain from climbing over the seats. Please use the stairs and aisleways to exit the venue. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day here at SeaWorld.